Okay, this is a quick demo of the AI chatbot I've put together to assist teachers who have completed our SACE endorsed workshop and who then get access to the bot for a set period, which they can use to remind them of the course content, and they can check things with it, ask for advice, ask for information about the curriculum, teaching strategies, etc. Okay, and I've created in Telegram, which is basically a competitor to WhatsApp. We could do it in WhatsApp or in Messenger, but I think the idea is something that you can have on your phone and that you can message as if you're messaging a colleague or a friend. So I'm just going to run through some chats with it so we can see how it could be used and what it can actually do. It's using the GPT 3.5 model, so that's the same model you'd use on the free version of ChatGPT. And then the data set is based on content we provide in the teaching workshop, plus the curriculum content, plus some additional information that I've put together to sort of, train it to respond in a certain way. Okay, let's see what it can tell us about the curriculum. So, what are the strands in the curriculum? It should give us the 5 knowledge strands. Okay, can you tell me more information on pattern recognition? Okay, so you could then ask it a bit more information about the actual curriculum structure, what's in it, what you need to be teaching. I teach grade 2. What is the time allocation? Which is always something teachers want to know. Okay, 1 hour, that is correct. Okay, now I'm going to ask it a bit more detailed information. I'm going to ask it about what is computational thinking, which is one of the, pedagogies behind the curriculum. One of the sort of key methodologies, I think, actually. Okay, so it gives me a very high-level definition of that. I'm going to say, how can I explain that to my grade 2 learners? So hopefully it gives me a good example, something a bit simpler that I can then use in a classroom. Okay, solving puzzles, jigsaws. This looks like something I could definitely be using in my class. Okay, now I'm just going to delve a bit deeper into the curriculum content. Let's ask what content is covered in grade 3 term 2, just to get an overview of what we deal with in that term. Okay, so it then gives you a summary of the content that we run through. Okay, I'm now going to ask it a bit more detail. Let's see, what do we do in week 2? I think this is maybe algorithms and coding. Yep, okay, so we're looking at Scratch Junior. Can you give me some activities for the classroom? Okay, I don't know, it's not the greatest question. Let's see what it comes up with. see, asking for a bit more detail, so it takes a little bit longer to come up with something. Okay, so it gives me some examples of some activity ideas. Okay, these are very general, I would think. Binary bracelets, which will... Okay, I mean, I guess it actually, it's responding to the activity where they had to create a maze, and then it gives some other ideas on how that maze could be explained. So the obstacle course in the class. Yeah, I think it's pretty good if I just look at it from high level. Let's just see then. Can you help me put together a lesson plan? Grade 3, term 1, week 4. This is, I obviously got a couple of spelling mistakes in here as well. So let's see how it handles that. But this is then, I'm not even sure what the coverage is. Okay, so let's see. Lesson plan is exploring patterns, grade 3, term 1, week 4. And then it gives some examples. The minutes look like they're a bit off. 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Unless it's using up the full 2 hours of the week. But there you go, there's a lesson plan, and again, we'd need to spend some time to check if this is a good lesson plan that works for our classes or not. But as a sort of structure that a teacher can work with, it looks to me like something that would be very usable. Okay, let's just now think about it. Informal assessment, so that's also something teachers really need to know about. So can you provide me with some informal assessment guidelines for grade 3, term 4? Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't have that information. I thought I had uploaded it. Let's see. What about grade 3, term 3? Okay, now it's giving me some, what would be see, it's obviously having a bit of a think based on the... Okay, there you go. Only an okay answer. We might need to put some more information in around informal assessment. But it says, it sort of runs through what needs to be assessed and then gives approaches to doing that. So observation, checklists, and performance-based tasks. Okay, sort of going to finish up quite soon. I just want to show a few more things. Can you show me an example Python script? And Python is obviously one of the programming languages they get into a bit later on. So you can see it can give you an example of the script, and you could then give it some script back, which would be useful, and ask it to check if it's correctly written. Are there any good foundation phase textbooks? should hopefully give us the Connect books, because I put in some information about Connect. There we go, Connect, published by Cambridge, with a bit of a description about it. I'd like to do a teacher training workshop. Hopefully then it tells you or me or us about the SACE endorsed workshops that we've got available. Okay, there we go. Okay, so a very brief overview of what it can be done. It's, as I said, a kind of rough example at the moment, and we probably need to refine it a bit, but I think hopefully this gives you a bit more context of what can be done and how we could potentially use it.